Just a few days ago, Rigathi Gachagua threatened that today, Thursday, at 2:15 p.m., he was going to present a petition before JSC to prove corruption allegations against High Court Judge Esther Maina. That was Rigathi speaking a few days ago. Listen to this.
Amesema it is true. Chief Justice ametuambia tulalamike. Tungetaka kumuuliza her leadership Chief Justice aambie wa Kenya how many complaints have been filed against judicial officers, how many she has dealt with, and what is the timeline to conclude those petitions. It's important. Amechallenge sisi tutoe ushahidi. I will lead by example. On Thursday, this coming week, at 2:15, I'll personally present a petition before Lady Chief Justice Martha Koome against Justice Esther Maina for her removal from the judiciary for misconduct and corruption. Mimi mwenyewe ndio nitaongoza. Because sasa unajua sasa si ametuuliza. Sasa tuko tayari, mimi ndio nitaongoza kwa executive. Huyo judge through corruption declared my hard-earned wealth proceeds of crime without giving me an opportunity to be heard. Against the rules of evidence, where he who alleges must prove. We made an application to cross-examine the investigator, akakataa kwa sababu anajua there is no case. Na evidence tuko nayo vile ilifanyika. So 2:15 on Thursday, my lawyers are preparing, mimi mwenyewe, because he has challenged us. I think now tufanye kazi sasa.
And this morning, Rigathi has made a U-turn. Office of the Deputy President press statement on the ongoing discourse on accountability of the judiciary. Nairobi, Kenya, January 18, 2024. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua notes the current national discourse on judicial transparency and application of Article 10 of the Constitution of Kenya on the conduct of judges and other judicial officers. He welcomes the statement by Chief Justice Martha Koome inviting dialogue on the critical issue of accountability of the judiciary, which His Excellency President William Ruto has embraced. The Deputy President urges all Kenyans to support this process. In this regard, the Deputy President will not proceed with the matter of the petition for now. Signed, Njeri Rugene, Head Deputy Presidential Communications Service. So Rigathi has just made a U-turn this morning. He'll not present a petition before Judicial Service Commission as he did promise. In this video, I want to explain some reasons why Rigathi has made that U-turn. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. The first reason for the U-turn, Rigathi had no corruption evidence against High Court Esther Maina. He was just playing politics. And that's why he made those remarks in public, just to hoodwink their naive supporters into believing that he was wrongly accused and charged of corruption. If he had evidence, he could have presented the evidence long time ago before the Judicial Service Commission. But he was just playing politics He had no evidence at all. The second reason, upon Rigathi saying he was to appear before the Supreme Court Judicial Service Commission today, some opposition members of parliament also threatened that today they were also going to be present before Judicial Service Commission. So we were going to have two teams, Rigathi accusing Judge Esther Maina of corruption and the opposition defending the judge. We were going to have that kind of a scenario. I strongly believe that that threat by the opposition clearly scared Rigathi Gachagua and forced him not to go on with his initial plan, if at all he had any plan. So he just feared the outcome of that opposition's presence there. And the third reason, that was going to give his critics on the mountain a fodder to attack him. Currently, there is a supremacy battle going on the mountain between Rigathi Gachagua and Ndindi Nyoro. A few days back, about 15 members of parliament, Kenya Kwanza members of parliament, endorsed Ndindi Nyoro as a possible running mate come 2027, and they have been propelling Ndindi Nyoro as a possible Mount Kenya political kingpin at the expense of Rigathi Gachagua. So in the event Rigathi could have pushed on with this idea of trying to remove Judge Esther Maina, that was going to give his critics a fodder, in that Rigathi was going to be seen as a leader from the mountain who wants to render a daughter of the mountain jobless. And these critics were going to use that effectively against him, that he only cares about his own interests. He does not care about the interest of the community. And I'm saying that because if you listen to Kenya Kwanza playing their politics is mainly based on ethnic affiliations and tribalism. Sometimes back when Raila Odinga and the Azimio Brigade accused the Inspector General of Police, Japhet Koome, of committing crimes against Azimio supporters, Koome very fast came out and said Raila Odinga and the Azimio team were targeting Meru leaders. So Kenya Kwanza, their politics is mainly based on ethnic affiliations and tribalism. So Rigathi might have feared the backlash from his critics on the mountain. And finally, if you look at what is currently happening in Kenya, Ruto's attacks on the judiciary is still drawing a lot of criticism amongst various sectors across the nation. And now Rigathi Gachagua presenting a petition to remove a judge for having ruled against him was going to be seen as a direct attack on the judiciary. And that was going to exacerbate the already fragile situation in the country, pitting the judiciary and the executive. It was going to worsen the situation. So Rigathi might have been advised by some top individuals in government to withdraw that, or to abandon that idea, if at all he had that kind of an idea. Above all, it's very clear that Kenya Kwanza government is using lies propaganda as a tool of rule. It's very clear when Rigathi made those remarks, he was just playing politics. He had no evidence. And that's basically how they play their politics. They talk, but they don't have any evidence at all to prove. And even William Ruto saying that there is corruption, if he's now challenged to present that evidence of corruption against the judiciary, William Ruto will not present any evidence. In fact, I'm seeing William Ruto as a suspect himself, a person who wants to compromise the judges. So himself, he should actually be accused and charged of corruption, not the judges. It might be possible in the past he might have succeeded in compromising some few judges, but some might not be willing to play ball. That's what is angering William Samoei Ruto. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.